Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your regular daily Twin Flame check-in. As usual, we're going to take a look at the energy of Divine Feminines, Divine Masculines, and the energy of the connection at this time. I will start actually with an oracle deck to get us overall guidance for each of the twins, and also we'll go with an additional question. We'll try to do it every reading, do a little bit extra, and today the question will be, what is the next step to make the union closer? And also, if you have time at the end, I also have my Pleiadian Healer Oracle cards, Divine Masculine Messages, so we'll pull some messages from masculines to feminines. So stick around. Okay, let's get started. Hope you guys are doing great. I hope you liked my special edition readings for the new moon in Libra, which is coming up just in the next few hours, very, very soon. I hope you've done your affirmations, meditations, and you're ready to start a new phase in your life or on your twin flame journey. Also, please remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if it does, please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Also, feel free to send a donation or check out my Amazon wishlist. It's all available in the description box below, and also check out my website. I will do another article this week. We'll try to do both the actual article, in writing, and do the video as well, to see whether this kind of content is going to be more attractive to people, because a lot of us are on the go all the time. I do it myself. A lot of times I listen to audio or listen to videos while I'm doing something else, or while I'm walking, driving, whatever. It's a lot harder to do that with text. That's just where we are. We're all on the go all the time. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get to the reading. For Divine Feminine, we've got Follow the Leader. Number 40 of 4 could mean something to you. And you see the greenery here. So to me, this is a lot about path to love, and I'm hearing to self-love. Follow the leader. So there is somebody in your life, either somebody you know in person or some other kind of mentor, leader figure. It could be the author of the book you're reading. It could be somebody who put together a cool educational course, a tarot reader even, you name it, but you would know who that person is. There is some sort of inspirational reader who you are drawn to at this time. And it says, yes, follow the leader, because there is something like it's for a reason that you're drawn towards them. And the messages that they've got for you, or the advice that they have for you, whether it's specific or it's just something generic, but that drew your attention, is important for your journey right now. Maybe it was just one phrase that caught your mind, and you now keep thinking about it. Act on it, look into it, consider it. For masculines, we've got Strength, number 44. This is 40, this is 44. It's all 4, 4, 4. So this is kind of like major alignment point between DF and DM energies, right? Again, approaching new moon, it's very important to balance out, to be on the same kind of scale, right? If you imagine scales, Libra sign, right? It's very important to kind of get balanced, get aligned. And Divine Masculines are asked to show their strengths, but it's mostly, of course, figuratively speaking, it's mostly strengths of their heart, to follow their heart, to follow the love for themselves, for their feminine, and for planet Earth, for everybody and everything around them. Stay in that energy, approach anything with an open heart. At this time, it's super important. Okay, let's get started with the main reading. So we'll see what's going on with Divine Feminine and Masculine energy at this time. I've also posted links to the extended readings for the new moon in Libra, elemental videos that I uploaded a couple of days ago. So you can check out the extended now. It's $4.44. Yes, the price is not there by accident. And if, for example, if this story spoke to you, if you resonated, then you can go to the extended and get additional information. I'm actually gonna record an extended for this reading as well, and I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna, cover additional questions for the twins, and I will speak about that towards the end. Okay, so let's see what we got. It's interesting. Three of Wands, the bottom of the deck. Yeah, like I was saying, prepare your intentions, your affirmations, think about the next point you're looking at, right? Something you should be able to see, right? Like he's standing here. The idea of this card is that he's seeing those ships and that horizon, that new land. So this is planning for something tangible. It's not like, yeah, when I win $1 million and live in a castle tomorrow, right? No, it's some next step that is tangible, that you feel, even if there is a little chance of it happening, that you still feel it's possible energetically at this time, So Divine Feminine, you've got the Magician, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So I'm actually getting that this is all about you, all these three cards. It's you, like different aspects of your energy right now. King of Cups in the center of attention. With a Magician here, yeah, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but basically the King of Cups talks to us about staying, like being kind of like in charge of your emotions, and not the other way around. So not emotions ruling you, but you are the ruler, the master, right, of the emotions that are running through you. It doesn't mean that you're always in a good mood, you're always in the Zen state, but at least you recognize your emotions and you can deal with them in a way, or process them in a healthy way. That's the mastery part in the King of Cups, and it's super important to do it right now, because that's going to be critical for manifesting your dream and for manifesting movement in love, right? So there is some sort of gesture, some sort of change in your love situation, in your twin flame situation. There is some recognition of love. Either in your current situation as is, you will see the expression of love from your divine masculine that you haven't noticed before. Like you never really paid too much attention to it, but now you realize that they did that, or they say that, or whatever happens or happened, it's really, in your situation, in their world, it's a token of true love. Otherwise they wouldn't have done it, or they wouldn't have said it. For some of you, it's more about some gesture of love coming up. So there will be some communication, there will be some gesture, some expression of love. It could be kind of subtle, right? So just be prepared for that. And don't be dismissive if it's not the I love you words, or it's not a big gift, or it's not, I'm sorry I was wrong all this time. If it's nothing major like that, but there will still be some sort of token that you matter so much and that they have a lot of love for you, even if they don't express it openly, because they are also kind of like in this reserved state in terms of emotions right now. But in order to see that expression of love, it's important to say the King of Cups. Gender is irrelevant in this case, right? But to be the master of the emotional state, not to have your emotions run you and, rule your behavior, basically. That's where it starts going wrong. For Divine Masculines, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and Knight of Swords. Yeah, so there's also movement. Actually, this Knight is under the Knight of Cups for DF. And Ten of Swords I've been seeing for a while, actually. Like the last few days, I've been seeing a lot of Ten of Swords for Divine Masculines. So again, new moon is coming up, and this energy is building up. The end of the cycle, this pain that's accumulating and that is asking for it to be released, for the truth to be spoken or to be acted upon, right? Act out of love towards the truth, towards the true. That's where they are being guided towards the true themselves. Release this pain by doing something that is true to them. That's about, that they would do out of love. And they see Divine Feminine at this time as this Queen of Pentacles. Abundant, confident, talented, successful. They do, but they are in a night energy. You see this? So it's kind of like they don't feel like they're a true match yet. Maybe because of their behavior and personality, maybe because of more material things and achievements. You know your situation. But yeah, there is something that's blocking them right now from being more open and honest about how they feel and what they would like for you too. So there is a chance for Divine Masculines to release this Ten of Swords and to be more trusting in themselves and in the Divine Feminine, to speak their truth, even if there is something embarrassing there, or if they become too vulnerable with this message, to still do it, to still go with their truth, to stay in their truth. But because they're so connected with you, I'm hearing it will depend so much on how you handle your emotional state at this time, and whether you're going to stay in the high vibration. Because if you don't, they will immediately feel that and run away, or it will be just quiet. So think about it, that you will be benefiting yourself and your twin flame as well. The energy of the connection: 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so there is a big desire for this happily ever after for both of you. And if twins had a chance, they would just, flick their fingers and run to the sunset and just be together and pretend that nothing else happened. No other people existed in their life, or the blocker, any sort of karmic situations, any kind of people with judgment. Like, just focus on that beautiful picture of this happy life. That's the wish. But unfortunately, there is a lot of anxiety because there are people around, because there are circumstances around. We live in the real world, right, with our own problems and responsibilities. And at this time, this remains a wish. But it's important to keep that vision in mind. At least that's what you are aiming for, because it will help you, both of you, to focus on the right things, right, on what's important to get there. And B, so that you remember, even at the hard times, that this is definitely going to be worth it, because it will be. And you're not doing it for the other person, you are doing it for yourself, for your own happiness, first and foremost. Okay, additional question. I'm gonna take my Light Seer Tarot. What is the next step to make union closer for twin flames at this time? What is the next step? How to bring union closer in 3D reality? Okay, I've got quite a few cards, but I'll take them all. So I kind of got 2 and 3, so I'm going to read them together. So we have Queen of Wands and 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm going to get it as one piece of advice. And then we have 8 of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Strength in the other side. So these 2 cards, yeah, first of all, you can see how much orange and red it has. So it's a lot about kind of like taming the beast. That's what I'm hearing, taming the wild energy within. That's oftentimes we're driven by our kind of like physical animal selves. And this speaks about emotions and about, sexual attraction, looking for sexual partners, all of that. So it's a low vibrational stuff. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's on a more instinctive level, right? So if we let go of our conscious, mind, that's where we're gonna go to, into emotion and into the sexual drive. And the key is to, again, we have the Queen here, right? She's reached that mastery of this craft, and she's using it to bring light to the world, to learn sacred knowledge, and to create, right? As a creative sexual energy that's transmuted into creative energy. And that will bring alignment between what I'm getting here, between this animal self and the human self, between, like, with a more higher consciousness part of us. There won't be any conflict between this, because what it means for twin flame journey is that a lot of times either we focus on this drive between twin flames from a physical sexual standpoint, because pull is so strong, that we omit or we oversee the important parts in other areas or other aspects of it, of this connection. Or sometimes because this sexual drive or hunger is strong, we are drawn towards other partners, other romantic partners in our life, because we need to kind of to feed that hunger somehow. And if our twin flame is not available, and we know it's a challenging journey, it may take a while, etc., etc., then a lot of times we are drawn, and I mean this us being everybody, right? Feminines, masculines, doesn't matter. We are drawn either consciously or subconsciously to somebody else out of this need to feed the hunger, to feed the animal self, to feel emotions, and to have that physical gratification. The other advice, so yeah, basically the advice is to master it in a way where emotions don't drive us. We use our emotions for creating something in our reality, right? We recognize all of our emotions and we work with them. And the other part is to be able to tame that animal self, to make it more efficient and to turn it into creative energy as much as possible. Eight of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Strengths. Yeah, so I'm getting here that there is a bit of that the strength is needed, or the wisdom is needed in seeing the kind of expression of love, or the love language of your person, right? Recognizing how they express love towards you. Because it's true that twin flames, even DMs who are unaware about twin flame journey, that they are twin flames, there is this expression of love that they cannot hide. It could be in their body, their eyes, the way they act around you, like you cannot miss it. And as soon as you start recognizing it, that they have been expressing their love for you, they just can't help it. They cannot be rude, they cannot be abusive, right? They cannot dismiss you, at least not for a long time. Maybe on occasion, right? But if there is some disbalance, but not on a higher level, right? So recognizing the love from your twin flame at this point of the journey, no matter where you are, at the very beginning, or you're very close, you talk to each other all the time and you spend time together. There are clear signs that you are the one, and they don't treat anybody else the way that they treat you. This second one is easier because it doesn't require action really. Okay, the last part, because I'm running out of time, let's pull a few messages from Divine Masculines. Because we ended on a more romantic note, especially with the Knight of Cups. In that deck, it's this guy who's inviting you to a romantic date, like it's a romantic picnic, and there is even a white horse. So let's see what they are dreaming about, daydreaming about, I'm hearing. Okay, I've got a few. You are a wish come true, speaking of dreaming. You hold the key to my heart in your hands. You are everything I always wanted. You are my second half, the other piece of my soul. Okay, I hope this has been useful for you guys. Thanks very much for staying with me today, and I'll see you again very, very soon. If you're interested in the extended reading, we will look more into the guidance for each of the twins from my additional oracle decks. We will see what is currently blocking those next steps that we spoke about, and also what's going on in 3D and 5D reality of divine masculines. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon.